Hey, Shannon Sharp, if I were you, I would stay off the internet. If the reports are true and you offered that woman 10 million already, you already lost the debate. You already lost the case and everything else. If it does proceed forward, no matter what, if you offered 10 million, essentially you already said that you are guilty. That's facts, man. No opinions, facts. You don't offer to settle anything any if you did not commit any wrongdoing. So if I were you, I stay off nightcap. And let me make this other point. Your boy Stephen A. Smith, I think he did something flawed by even speaking on it. But how he was speaking on it, it was very interesting. He was saying that, look, I got him here, but I don't make those decisions. I don't know what they're going to do about this situation. He was really dancing around the subject. And he was also dancing around the point of, will you keep your job? So Shannon Sharp, I hope all the capping you did for LeBron, I want to see if he speaks up for you. You brought up the same narrative, they're trying to take a black man down. Nah, partner, you took yourself down. It ain't got nothing to do with no race, no, nothing. If it did, you would not have offered to pay $10 million if that fact is true. Stop saying the black man. Then you want to bring, Jay-Z in on it and put that story out there. I hope you talked about the other stories, about, some of his past history too. I'm not going to get in that because I'm not going to speak on it. But yeah, I hope you bring up those things. Select the memory. But this is what happens when you start drinking the Kool-Aid. You start thinking you cool. You start thinking, this is this and this is this. And people turn on you, Shannon Sharp. But I hope Jay-Z say, man, hey, Shannon Sharp good. I hope LeBron says, hey, man, hey, I think he innocent. Hey, your boy Stephen A. Smith that you work with over there at ESPN, he was like, look, I hope it's not true. I don't know. I don't even know what the boss is going to do. I talked to one of them people higher up, and they were just like, they're going to let the process play out. And the reason I'm mad with Shannon Sharp is he should have not said what he said because he really made it look like, in my personal opinion, that you are 100% guilty. Because he was like, I don't know what's going to come about it. I don't know what's going to happen. I talked to the bosses, but ultimately that's their decision. Man, if you saying stuff like that, like, yeah, you done with, partner. And really the only thing that should have been said is that's like how most companies put out a statement when something happens to someone that's employed with them. What they'll say is that, we're aware of the situation, we're gathering information, and we have nothing else to say further than that. But you went further than that, Stephen A. Smith. What you did was you started to speak on some of the nuances when it comes to how the upper level management may see the situation. You stated that you didn't have a say so, and what happens is almost like you know something that we don't know. And in my honest opinion, I think that's the truth, because when you posted your video on your YouTube channel, the information had not come out about Shannon Sharp had already offered to pay $10 million. Hey, man, Shannon, stay out the internet, man. One thing I strongly dislike when people try to litigate cases in the media. I strongly dislike when people, have been accused of something and something that could be detrimental to them, they want to keep being in the spotlight. Shannon Sharp, put some other people in your nightcap and let them do it. Focus on yourself. Focus on the truth coming out. If that's how I lied or whatever, focus on that, because only thing you're gonna do is make things worse. People will dig more information will come out. So when you're dealing with a case, I hate when people do this. They want to be on the internet. They still want to be seen. They want to make statements. Who is your attorney? I'm not a lawyer, but I'm going to tell you, hey, look, stay out the way. Be quiet. Don't say anything. Only thing you're doing is fueling the fire. I don't know what happened. I haven't read any of the lawsuit. I'm just speaking on, the surface. Like your boy Stephen A. didn't convince me that you were innocent. And I know he knows people and communicates with people that I don't have any knowledge of. He even said that, he spoke to somebody higher up, in ESPN, which is, that's telling in itself. I'm pretty sure they got their investigators, their lawyers that are checking into the situation. But with those things going on and information is starting to come out, it just will continue to come out. Only thing you're doing is digging yourself in a hole. So Stephen A. Smith, that's messed up what you did to Shannon. But Shannon, man, be quiet, man. You have a right to remain silent. For your lawyers to allow you to still go on TV and things, they're doing you a strong injustice. Because what happens is this. I don't know what other information will come out. Some of it is bad because from the audio that was released, you said you want to choke her when you see her again. And then it comes out that you offered her $10 million. Now you trying to blame the black, saying they're going after a black man and they're trying to extort you. And Shannon, it's not looking good for you, bro. Like, yeah, it ain't looking good for you. The only thing you're going to do is dig yourself in a hole. Because a lot of times once you go in front of a jury and everything, and like I said, I don't know all the evidence, but if evidence comes out that could be damaging to you, only thing you're going to make the jury think is that you were unrepentant, unremorseful, and didn't take accountability. That's why you should stop talking, don't say nothing, chill out. But it's your boy GTO, Vibes with GTO. Yeah.